What's going on YouTube? So, we got final revisions to these suspenders, alright? We'll get up close and personal with them, but black on black. Changed the fabric up a little bit, way more comfortable. I was using the Cordura and just concerned about it during the summer months. This stuff, it's kind of like a real nice windbreaker, you know? And everything's the same except the material choice, and I added another D-ring to the back up top. There's going to wind up being even more flexibility to the whole system, and nobody's going to be able to say, hey, that looks like mine. You know what I mean? Not that that really matters to me, you know what I mean? But I do kind of like the fact that these are now 100% mine. So real quick, I'll change the camera angle, I'll shed these, and I'll just show you the little details, and I'll show you up close and personal the fabric that I'm using. Really comfortable, really comfortable. Looking forward to showing you. One sec. So this is what we had before. We were using 1.5 inch webbing, and I was chucking a little ring on the back to hang it up. I'm able to cancel out this ring now, and really everything else is the same. I mean, you're doubling up. Might as well show you the ones that are relevant. So Cordura, more of a ripstop nylon now. This is going to be way more comfortable in the summer months. You know what I mean? Just as comfortable in the winter months. And then instead of 1.5 inches in the back, it's just 1 inch in the back, 1 inch up front. I think it looks real nice. 1 inch is what I'm using with like the belt webbing. You know what I mean? So it all just kind of like ties in real nice. The only thing that might change, I'm going to try one time, is using scuba webbing for this 2-inch section. And really, I'm not concerned about this having like a lack of strength. I think it'll just look nice. You know what I mean? It'll be like scuba 1 inch and then scuba 1 inch. May or may not change, but it's not going to change in size. So double D-ring, you know, way more movement, so much more movement, same as before in the bottom. Obviously we added one up top, and I'm really psyched about these pads. The foam's still the same. Just 1/4 inch, nothing fancy, you know what I mean? I don't feel like it needs to be super beefy. These are coming in super comfortable. What's the most important part about this is that there's no seams touching your body. You know what I mean? Like up against your neck, just nice and smooth. And then now instead of nice and smooth with no seams and a scratchy fabric, it's nice and smooth with no seams, and it's nice and smooth with the fabric. Really freaking nice. Super psyched on it. I don't believe anything's really going to change as far as sizing with the webbing, the way it relates to it. Doubled up down the middle and then doubled up all around. That's it. Pretty plain and simple. I'm hitting it about 5 times with the head seam, and that's just because that area is going to want to tear. Other than that, I think I said already, just doubled up right where it touches the metal, and then same deal with the bottom. So that's it. Try to keep this one pretty short. So, one more look at the fabric. I don't know if you can see like the sheen to it. You know what I mean? But like I said, nice and slick. It's not going to be soaking up your sweat. Hopefully you can see that. It's coated on the inside, just like the Cordura is. And then I guess I'll show you this. I made this recently. I've been wearing this a little bit. This is my new side-by-side. This is more so a tailor-fitted for me type of thing. Much shorter, much smaller pockets. I don't really need like I don't need 4,000 freaking screws in my pocket. You know what I mean? It's not normal for me. You know, sheetrocking for me is like 4 sheets. You know what I mean? Smaller side of interior remodeling. But really teched out. I'm going to continue to experiment with like how tech I can make certain things, and then give you a little bit of a closer look at the bar sleeve. I haven't shown a bar sleeve yet on camera. Single, single bolt, center, same way I've been doing it, same length as the hammer sleeves, 10 long, just a single. Anytime that I'm going to be offering up like a double bar sleeve, it's not going to be the way Badger does it. Originally, I was going to do like a figure 8 kind of a thing like they do. I'm just going to put another piece of fabric around, and it'll be 1, 2, 3. I just have to build it. So yeah, I mean, pay no attention to the stitch lines. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. But I am revising this one more time, just like I did with the suspenders. And it's going to be a little bit more reminiscent of this. I'm going to be putting a little bit of like an inside angle. When I sew these up with the 3D shape, that's just a little easier to flatten out and get a nice clean line. These here are pretty tough to like fold over. They get really thick at the bottom. You know what I mean? When I'm like finishing off that line, it won't matter too much when I have a bigger machine, but it matters now. You know what I mean? So I need to revise that just a bit. Anybody who has been contacting me trying to make an order, just give me a little bit more time. I'm there with sizing. I'm there 100% with certain things. Like I said, 100% with certain things. I mean, I could have been 100% with these. You know what I mean? But I just kind of figured I could simplify it with just a bit more metal hardware, and I really dig it. I haven't worn these yet, but I mean, I've been making these long enough now to where it's like, I know these are 100%. Same length, it's fitting the same way, you know what I mean? So now that's mine. That's not like mine plus someone else's thing. And we might as well just call a spade a spade. This is what Badger does. I kind of just stole that from Badger while I was trying to figure out what I want to do. And I mean, I was going back and forth, was on the fence about it, but there you go. That's what the back's going to look like. And I guess that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.